Here's a segment from a recent Gun Talk radio episode. You can listen to all the Gun Talk radio podcasts however you tune in, or check out guntalk.com for more. All right, let's go talk to Matt on 2 out of Abilene, Texas. Matt, what's going on with your gun here?
Boy, I've got a Browning Synergy. Love the gun, but every now and then I got a second barrel, top barrel that won't fire. Pull the trigger, and it's like pulling the Rock of Gibraltar back.
Yeah, have you taken it to a gunsmith, or have you called Browning?
No, I have not.
The thing to do on that, honestly, is just to contact Browning. They don't want you to have a gun that's not working right, and they're very good about taking care of you. If you contact Browning, I guarantee you they'll take care of it for you.
Well, I will do that. I have not replaced the firing pins in it, but I don't know if it's a firing pin problem or not.
Well, how many rounds through it do you think?
3,000 to 4,000.
Just getting broken in, that's nothing. Yeah, contact Browning. They will probably have you send it to their service department. But so what is this about hand sanitizer? What is this?
Same. My poor Synergy is just going through it. I was down at the Dallas Gun Club the other day shooting a registered tournament or a registered shoot, and they had hand sanitizer at a lot of stations. So I sanitized my hands. Went to get my gun out the next shoot a week later, and I had marred areas on my stock. And
the alcohol.
Yep, there's the alcohol in that hand sanitizer, and I didn't even think about it when I was sanitizing my hands.
Now, was the marring on the wood or the metal?
The wood.
It's actually what it's probably doing is dissolving the finish.
I would agree with you. That's exactly what it looks like.
Well, the good news there is,
bubbles.
The nice part about that is, at least with wood, you can refinish it. It's a pain, and
That's correct.
But you can do that. If it's on the metal, and if it was started etching into the metal, that would really be a problem.
No, and of course, it's where I was touching the gun at the time, the forestock and the comb area back there, and you can just see it where my hands were.
You know what else will do that? DEET.
What's that?
DEET. Insect repellent.
DEET. I can believe that. I hadn't thought about that. But
when you get to something that's 70% or higher, it will dissolve fly line. It will take the ink off of maps, and it will certainly it'll like melt plastic sunglasses, and it will absolutely damage gun finishes. So if you're using,
spray that on us.
Yeah, we do. We spray that. Oh, and the other thing is, you'll love this. I did an article about this stuff, did some research. If you put DEET on your skin, it will show up in your blood within 15 minutes.
Oh, wow. I can believe it.
I know you're going,
I can believe it. So, and I want to throw caution to the wind and tell you, last weekend we hosted a very large sporting clay benefit shoot, 500 shooters, nobody hurt.
What was the benefit for?
Well, it's a great organization called the West Texas Rehabilitation Center, and it's one of their major fundraisers every year. 19 years.
Well, a huge attaboy for you guys. One of the things I keep telling is that we shooters need to do a lot of these kind of benefits, this kind of deal, but also try to make sure we get credit for it. It's, I like that old definition of public relations, which is doing good and getting credit for it. And let people know we're an important part of the community. We're your friends. We're your neighbors.
You say that, and I'm president of our gun club here in Abilene, our clay club now. And this kicks off March. The end of March kicked off our benefit shoot season that will run through October. And every month we have 2 to 3 benefit shoots scheduled for this season. And the amount of money raised through our little gun club is absolutely amazing.
That is terrific, Matt. Huge. I mean, thank you for what you're doing, and thank you, being part of the community and letting people know that gun owners are the good guys and gals. We're the ones that are helping people as much as we can. That's the way it's done. There you go, right there.